Alright, I'm back and I ended the latency. Ended the latency, so now I'll be able to hear you guys and see you guys. Well, not hear you guys. You know what I mean. Alright. Wait for everybody to join in. I'm so sorry, guys. I ended it. My bad, guys. My bad. I didn't know I had to start a whole new stream. I didn't know I had to start a whole new stream. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I saw OGR gave me a super chat, man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for anybody that gave me a super chat other than OGR. If anybody did, I saw OGR super chat right when I ended the stream. OGR, if you're in here, buddy, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I saw that you got I saw you sent the super chat as soon as I ended the stream. What I had to do is end the stream and turn down the latency, put ultra low latency, because I want to be able to talk to you guys in real time. Otherwise, it's just gonna be all delayed, and you guys are gonna hear what I'm saying a couple seconds later. So I had to turn on that latency and possibly make a new stream. So I guess I had to make a new stream. But I don't know what you said. I know you said finally I go live on there, something like that, OGR. But man, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. I'm sorry that I ended it right as I ended the stream. I'm sorry that I ended the stream as you put in the super chat, man. I'm so sorry about that, OGR. You know you're the man. But I appreciate that, man. What's going on, everybody? Harrison Jolly, Levi, Lestat Walton, my guy Lestat Walton, bro. What's going on? He also created my logo, that beautiful logo you guys see, especially the members out there. If you guys are commenting, and you guys are seeing the little membership logo, that's all Lestat right there. The hub is in here. It ain't you if there's no technical difficulty. You know what I need to do? I need to stop streaming as I'm doing things, right? I need to set time for myself to sit down, make sure there's no technical difficulties, because every single time I'm thinking, oh, my technical difficulties are okay, everything's set up like last stream, but there's always something wrong. But I appreciate everybody joining in the stream. I'm gonna make sure on my phone that I am streamed, I want to watch the stream on my own phone here, make sure we are looking good at all times. So, guys, I want to talk some Giants football. When was the last time I went live? The draft? I mean, we haven't went live since the draft. Let's talk about this, man. Let's freaking talk about it. And also, this could be a Q&A, too, if you want to throw out your questions and answers. But thank you guys so much for joining in. Like I said, if you guys are just joining in, I had to end the stream before and start a new one, so I apologize. Thank you so much for getting in the other stream, guys. I appreciate that. I don't know why it just doesn't let you resume the stream you were just on. I think that's pretty stupid. But thank you guys so much. And why isn't this thing updating here? I think I have it updated here, but not here. Okay, here we go. Now it's updating. All right, guys, so throw out your questions. Let's talk about the draft, man. Let's talk about the draft. Derrick Henry has a good playoff run. All of a sudden, people want to say he's the best. Shake my head. See, Derrick Henry, I always like Derrick Henry coming out of Alabama, and I think Derrick Henry, like Leonard Fournette, doesn't use his size to an advantage. Sometimes they just go down so easily, but you look at guys like Beast Mode out there, he never goes down easily. And Leonard Fournette, Derrick Henry, these guys have games where a cornerback could lay them out. So, yeah, he's not the best yet. He still needs to be consistent. But he's definitely in the conversation, King Justin. You got to admit that. I mean, Derrick Henry has had multiple 200-yard games. There's just no way that happens by luck. You know what I'm saying? What grade do you give the Giants? I guess you mean for the draft, Levi. The grade I give for the Giants draft is a solid A-. I may flip-flop. You may have heard something else earlier. But as I'm thinking it right now, the Giants draft is a solid A-. There were other directions I thought they could have went, but I understand where they went, if you guys catch my drift. I understand why the Giants made the picks that they did, that I probably would have went in other directions. But we'll wait and see. We will wait and see. Like the Darnay Holmes pick, I probably would have picked Tyler Biadasz, right? But I understand the Darnay Holmes pick. I thought we were comfortable with Grant Haley or Corey Ballentine developing, but I think the Giants think otherwise. They want to get some sort of consistency in the cornerback room because all these guys are developmental. Besides James Bradbury, DeAndre Baker needs some work. Corey Ballentine needs some work. Grant Haley needs some work, and Julian Love needs some work. And that's even if he's playing cornerback. So there's a bunch of corners, young corners, young raw corners. If there's one word you could describe the cornerbacks, it's raw. Jaden Dawkins, Giants get an A- in the draft. Yeah, absolutely. Jabril Peppers. Yeah, but I'm talking about the cornerbacks. Clowney, should the Giants sign Clowney? That one's interesting. That one is interesting, and I'll get into your question. That's another good question, Lestat. Because Clowney, I'm hearing that he's lowering his asking price like low, man, like 15, 14. He may even get down to 12. If he gets, I got to see, can somebody look up, so one of my constituents over here, 27 squad members, someone look up our cap space right now. I haven't looked at it lately. The last time I looked at it was during the draft. I haven't bothered to look at it. Someone look at the cap space for the Giants, and see if we could afford Jadeveon Clowney, because if he's asking for $12 million and we have $12 million, that's a no-go. If he's asking for $12 million and we have $15 million, that's a no-go. He's going to have to ask for $10 million for me to consider signing him. Otherwise, I'm going to get Marcus Golden again, right? I'm going to get Marcus Golden again. Let me see what Lestat said. Lestat said, who is our free safety, since you say Xavier is more of a strong safety? That is a great question, because I don't know. I don't know what the Giants are going to do here, because I really wanted Antoine Winfield, man. I am all in on Antoine Winfield. I'm a short guy. I believe in the underdogs. I believe in the short guys, okay? I love Tyrann Mathieu. I love Budda Baker. I love Darnell Savage. These guys are rockets, small little torpedoes. Man, they're hard hitters, small guys, great in coverage, great tracking the ball. Antoine Winfield is going to be nothing short of Tyrann Mathieu. I believe he can be even better than Tyrann Mathieu. He has that burst, man. I really love what Antoine Winfield brings, man. As far as a free safety goes, Xavier McKinney is going to be our free safety, but he's going to take some time adjusting. It really reminds me of the Legion of Boom. Do not quote me in saying that the Giants are going to have the next Legion of Boom, but you look at Earl Thomas, you look at Cam Chancellor. Jabril Peppers is our Cam Chancellor, and Earl Thomas and Xavier McKinney should be our Earl Thomas. Like, Earl Thomas is a hard-hitting guy. He's decent in coverage, actually very good in coverage, but you hope Xavier McKinney can get to that level. But you're talking about Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor. These are guys that you can both put in coverage and in the box, and especially in the box. Earl Thomas is a hard hitter, man. So Xavier McKinney is going to be our free safety. That's no question about it. The question is he going to play well at free safety? Because Jabril Peppers, we've seen it last year. Jabril Peppers cannot play strong safety. Strong safety, cannot play free safety. He can't play deep in coverage. You look at that Cowboys game, man. The first game against the Cowboys, yes, it's week 1 in a new defense, but damn, he was bad. Holy crap, he was responsible for like 2 touchdowns. Joseph Clark, thank you so much for the $2 donation, man. I appreciate that. He says, keep up the great Giants passion, kid. I appreciate that, man. Boom, clap, pow, right? Thumbs up, clap, pow. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Joseph Clark. Awesome freaking profile picture, by the way. I appreciate that, man. Go Giants. Jags 14-2. Visions, do you want to change that around for a second, buddy? Visions, I'm interested. Because Visions, I'm asking you a serious question, man. Do you believe in Gardner Minshew as your quarterback? I think you guys drafted a quarterback later, right? Did you guys draft a quarterback? But I think Gardner Minshew, it's all Gardner Minshew right now, right? But do you believe in Gardner Minshew? Because I have some questions on Gardner. But McKinney is going to be a Pro Bowler. No doubt. Tommy, no doubt McKinney has potential to be a Pro Bowler. The question is, does he fit the position he's going to play in? Because this guy is going to be a strong safety that can cover, okay? But he's not a free safety that can cover. And I hope you guys catch my drift there. He's great at coverage for a strong safety, but his coverage is lacking as a free safety. Deep in coverage, it looks like he gets lost. He doesn't know what routes to prioritize on. I'm not saying this guy is trash in coverage. It just seems that he really gets lost in coverage somehow in some areas. Okay, I believe it was in that game against LSU that it really got exposed. But he's a great player. Me saying him as a free safety is not a good idea. Is not me saying that he's going to be a bad safety. KB, your new thumbnails are fire. Now just need one for the live streams. Yeah, this is an old KB Sports Talk. I'm gonna make a new one. It's just that when I was creating the live, I was like, oh wait, I don't have a KB Sports Talk thumbnail for the new logo and everything, and I have Eli still there. I love my boy Eli, but I gotta put Daniel Jones in there, right? So it'll be the same concept, but I'll have different players in there. Maybe I'll cycle. Maybe I'll have a bunch of them and just cycle between them. But Daniel says, "What's up, KB? What's going on, Daniel? I appreciate you joining the stream, buddy. King Andy's in the building. What's going on, buddy?" Ligma figured out. What did Ligma say? Chris Sonor is in here, the ultimate Chargers fan. My boy Chris Sonor. That is my son. That is my... I don't even know what it... I don't know, man. He may be old enough to be my son. How old are you, Chris Sonor? Are you like 13, man? I don't know. Maybe if I popped one out. Maybe if I got busy when I was like 7. Or something like that. Not even 9. Maybe. If you're like 13, I can't remember. Kid Blue, where's the cran grape? Mike Nixon, I got the cran grape downstairs, man. Don't play with me, man. Here in this quarantine, man, I had to get my cran grape going. I have Red Bull right here. So far, I recorded a video. I recorded 3 freaking videos today that are going to be heavily edited, so I'm excited about that, releasing that in the next couple of days. If you guys are members, for those of my members out there, Mike Nixon, OGR Sports, if you guys are members, you guys are going to have exclusive content, vlogs, kind of tips and tricks on video making. Really, I want to add, I'm not the best video maker, as you guys can see. I suck at live streaming, but I'm good at making videos. I'm good at video production. I'm good at working with what you have, because my computer is garbage. My computer is an old college computer. If you guys want some tips and tricks, make sure you guys join the membership. Also going to be vlogging my everyday life, what it's like in my life, all that stuff. Stuff that I really wouldn't put on the channel because it really doesn't match on the channel. It's just, it's all sports. But that being said, if you guys are interested, you guys can join in the channel. Also, you guys get some special emojis with my head in it. Hey, Mike Nixon, if you can please do me a solid, man, go ahead and throw some of the custom emojis out there in the chat just so people can see it. I got 4 custom emojis. KB, what are you making a fantasy league? I am going to make a fantasy league. I don't know. I'm not going to do the 20 teams no more. So what I'm going to do with the fantasy league, guys, I'm going to make a fantasy league, and the members are going to have priority in that. So if they want to be in the fantasy league, now they don't have to be in the fantasy league. Maybe they're going to be busy, they're not into fantasy, all that stuff. Then you guys will be able to do it. There's the custom emojis there, guys. But there's the come on, really? There's a screaming, there's a woo, and there's a are you stupid? So, but like I said, if you guys are a member, you guys have also priority in the fantasy league. And then after the priority, I'm going to allow other people in. And maybe I'll create multiple fantasy leagues, but I can't do the 20 team no more. Everybody in the 20 team fantasy league was like, Kid Blue, don't do this anymore, man. I'm over here using practice squad players starting. Okay, yeah, it's a struggle, man. It's a real struggle having that 20 team league. But guys, thank you so much, Mike Nixon, for throwing in those custom emojis, man. And it wouldn't let me take off the white background. It would not let me put it just a PNG file. It's so stupid. The white background, man, it sucks. I got me my cran grape tomorrow. Oh yeah, Mike Nixon. And now that I have more than 2 members, I could add more emojis, so you know the cran grape is coming. The cran grape emoji is coming. Maybe a Jabril Peppers head too as well. Me and Jabril Peppers go way back. But so let's talk Giants draft. A lot of you guys want to pick my brain as far as the Giants draft goes. Let's talk Andrew Thomas first and foremost. And we had 10 draft picks, so I may leave some out by accident. But let's talk Giants draft. You guys can also leave your questions if I feel like I should respond. A good question to put on the channel, I should mention that. But Andrew Thomas, real quick, I thought was the best pick for the Giants. Other teams could have went Jedrick Wills as the number 1 offensive tackle. Like if the Cleveland Browns, or not even, who needs a solid right tackle right now that just needs a right tackle? I'm blanking out. The Arizona Cardinals. If the Arizona Cardinals had the 4th overall pick and they drafted Jedrick Wills, that's an A+ because he's a right tackle, purely a right tackle, and they needed right tackle. They already have a left tackle in DJ Humphries. But with the Giants situation, it's almost perfect. Like, the Andrew Thomas drafting is so perfect to the T. Because if you're looking at the scenario for Andrew Thomas with the Giants, he's going to be a right tackle for at least a year until we could cut Nate Solder, right? What happened in his collegiate career? He was a right tackle for 1 year, was like second team all-conference at right tackle. He won awards at right tackle, right? And then 1 year later, he transitions to left tackle, and it's like the best left tackle in the freaking SEC. That's exactly what he's going to be for the Giants. Like, his collegiate career, his path to left tackle is going to be exactly like his path to left tackle in the NFL. I mean, it's almost perfect. It is perfect. Andrew Thomas is going to be playing right tackle for 1 year with the Giants until Nate Solder, his contract is low enough that we can cut him or trade him potentially. I don't think we're going to trade him. We're not trading him for that contract. We're going to cut him. But we're not going to cut him yet because that dead money is insane. So next year, we're going to have to eat the rest of the dead money there and cut him. And Andrew Thomas will transition to left tackle. Or maybe he even transitions sometime this season. But transition to left tackle, and he's going to be great. I mean, it's going to be like nothing happened. And a lot of you guys are saying Nate Solder at right tackle. I guarantee you Nate Solder is not going to play right tackle. Remember, it's not always what the coaches want. A veteran like Nate Solder being paid the amount of money he is being paid, the Giants are his female dog, all right? He's going to demand what he wants. Now, if the Giants want to cut him, that's up to them. But as long as he's under contract, he's not playing right tackle. I know a lot of you guys, because, you think of it like Madden, right? In Madden, you don't get to hear the players on the side. You're like, listen, boy, you're playing right tackle. That's it. Switching your position, it's over. It doesn't work like that in the NFL. You have agents. You have the whole financial side of the things. And if Nate Solder, he's a seasoned veteran at left tackle, he is not going to want to go to right tackle unless he's desperate. The only guys that do that, the only guys that switch positions are guys that are really old and have small contracts. You look at Darrelle Revis. Darrelle Revis, when he got signed to the Kansas City Chiefs, he played safety for a minimal contract. That's because he just wants a job. Nate Solder is being paid boatloads of money. He's not going to change positions anytime soon. Okay? So let's just throw that out the window, guys. So I'm sorry about that. Ligma says I would become a member, but I'm on iPhone. What is that? What does iPhone have to do with that, man? Does it not show the membership? Ligma, I'm not Chris. yeah, Ligma, I saw it, Ligma. I saw it. You know what? Now you have to be a member. Join the membership. No, it's fine. Watch Nate play right tackle and Andrew giving no sacks. I mean, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'm wrong. What's up, KB? Just enjoying graduation at the moment. Chase, are you graduating? Man? Congratulate. Chase, if you're graduating, congratulations, man. Let me know where you're graduating from. Gio is now Chris. Tommy says no way Solder isn't going to right tackle. You have to see what happens. He's a seasoned veteran. If he was a guy on the rookie contract, if he was Nate Solder, if he was Andrew Thomas, you could flip-flop them around. He's the rookie. You get to throw him wherever you want. But seasoned veterans have say. You look at the NFLPA and stuff like that. That's basically a union. When you have a job that's a union, I work for the post office, and you have a job that's a union, you pretty much get say in a lot of things as an employee. It's going to be hard. It's going to be extremely hard to get Nate Solder to play right tackle. He has to be willing to play. He has to be willing to say, hey, I'm going to move over for this young rookie. Because remember, there's also the pride. What are you saying? What are you saying when you say, hey, Nate, I need you to move to the right side of the line to move for Andrew Thomas? What are you saying when you're saying that? You're saying, hey, this rookie is better than you. I need you to move to the other side because he's going to play better than you at this position. There's always the pride when it comes to it. You know these guys are prideful. They're not going to say, hey, I'm not going to move over for this freaking rookie. Are you crazy? No, I'm going to play my butt off. Eric Flowers. Look no further than the Giants with Eric Flowers. There were talks about him going to right tackle. He didn't want to move to right tackle. They didn't move him to right tackle. They kept him at left. Okay? He said he was going to work his butt off at left tackle. It didn't work out, but he still got his way. Okay? And he was on his rookie contract. He was on his rookie contract. Right? I need to put this air down, man. I am cold, man, here in Florida. I got this AC on, I got the fan on, man. Hold on. Oops. Still getting adjusted to the house with all the flips and switches and stuff like that. You got followed on IG by me. Thank you so much, Jaden Dawkins. And you guys have been really, the support on Instagram and Twitter have been amazing. You guys are motivating. Like, I'm on Twitter more than often because you guys are tweeting me stuff. You guys are showing me stuff that I wouldn't have seen elsewhere. So if you guys want to show me stuff, give me ideas for video suggestions, all that stuff. You guys want me to see something that First Take made, go ahead and leave it in the, tag me in a DM. Tag me on Twitter or whatever. Tweet me, whatever. I don't know the lingo on Twitter, but I'm more and more on Twitter. But what's going on, Kid Blue? What's going on, Bradley? What's going on, Bradley? OMG, once again, KB ended the stream. I did not end the stream. Did I end the stream? No, you're lying. Stop lying to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Show us your high school transcript. My diploma is somewhere in storage, dude, along with my cap and gown, and I gotta get me a ring. Those rings were so nice. Thoughts on the undrafted quarterback the Giants signed? I know exactly who you're talking about. I don't remember his name. I know exactly who you're talking about, though. Yeah, he's not going to make the roster, okay? I like Cooper Rush. I think he's a really good, interesting prospect, and Colt McCoy. Those are pretty much the guys that are going to make the roster. The guy, I can't remember his name. His name is escaping my mind right now, but I did talk about him on my undrafted video. He's a very athletic quarterback, but doesn't have the pocket awareness to really display his skills and athleticism. He just seems to get sacked more than you would like to, especially with that level of competition. You gotta evade the sack, man. His balls just stay forever in the air. I shouldn't have said that. The football stays in the air a little too long. And the trajectory is a little too high. That ball stays forever, especially on the deep ball. You got his wide receivers just waiting for the ball to come down. You never want that in a throw. That gives the defensive backs a chance to make a play on the ball. So as far as the quarterback goes, he doesn't throw tight spirals either. They're all wobbly. Not a big fan of the guy that we drafted. I mean, it could be a good practice squad guy. Then yeah, Jaden said, "What, Kibble? Yeah, don't. Whoa there, that was kind of." Oh man, yeah. But guys, I need a shave, man. You guys want to see something crazy? Only the stream could see this, man. Only the stream could see this. But look at this hair, guys. Look at this hair. Look at this hair. It's the bedhead, man. I can't even go outside. The barbers are closed, man. My barber, I love my barber, but he's going by appointments and stuff like that. Look at this hair, guys. Look at this hair. I need to cut it. But that's why all my videos got my hair in it. Somebody's gonna screenshot that for sure. But don't forget I did that. But yeah, I look at it. Got the stash, got the beard coming out, man. I need a shave, man. I got the beard going all up in my mouth and stuff like that. I need a shave, but I promised myself I was not going no neck Ed. I was not gonna shave until I get a haircut. So that's the promise right now. I'm gonna look homeless until I could get a haircut. But he had one interception in his career. Yeah, Jabril Peppers. Thoughts on Shaplinski? I don't know too much about him. I'll be honest with you. I don't know too much about him. I haven't gotten on to all the coaches yet. But I know Chris, the Entertainer Talking Sports, really loves him. Relatable, got that bedhead really bad at the moment. Yeah, man. I mean, it looks nice if I were to, put gel in it and mess with it. But especially if I'm wearing a hat, it's not going to look good at all. What are me and OG are the only members, Kid Blue? No, we've got one more. We've got one more member. He's not in the chat right now. Kid Blue looked like that character from Ed, Ed and Eddie. Oh, man. You look like no Ed when he was in bed with Rose. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. Your boy can indulge in some 90 Day Fiance, bro. I already knew about that before the internet knew about that, okay? That's what happens when you have a mom that loves that and just doesn't stop talking about that. My girlfriend, too. What do you think about the Rams unis? Oh, my God. The IKEA unis, bro. The IKEA unis are just... Oh, man. They're from either IKEA or they're from Best Buy. You gotta... you gotta pick which one. Quarantine got me looking like a barbarian. That's right, man. How's the house? It's good, man. It's good so far. Kevin says, can I get a ranch dressing. I'm hungry. Wrench. Well, the wrench squad only gives the wrenches. So if the wrench squad wants to give you a wrench, they'll give you a wrench because there was a point in time where I gave too much wrenches out and it was just like, it was crazy. Waiting for a collab with Bengal. Hey, hit up Bengal. Man, I would love to pick... Me and Bengal would make some great videos because I'll tell you right now, Bengal knows what the hell he's talking about, and Bengal also does not agree with everything that like my philosophy. Me and his philosophies are different. I believe he doesn't like the OBJ trade. He didn't like Landon Collins, letting go of Landon Collins. Me and him could go back and forth in a respectful debate, man. I would love to make videos with Bengal. You guys reach out to Bengal, and we can get that going. LA Lou. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Thank you so much for joining in the stream, man. I always appreciate you having you in the stream. You actually have a good rookie class, but the new coaching staff and culture has to make the difference. The old coaches ruin this rookie class. The old coaches ruin this rookie class. I see what you're saying, LA Lou, and it's all about potential, right? And you're right. The coaches that we hired are really the key to all of these young guys that we have. You look at Mark Colombo, you look at Jason Garrett, you look at Sean Spence, a bunch of these coaches. We have a bunch of young guys. They have to produce. And it's funny because a lot of these guys are unproven. I mean, Mark Colombo, Jason Garrett, these guys are proven. But Patrick Graham, Joe Judge, our freaking head coach, we've got a lot of guys that are unproven and a lot of guys that have experience. I'm so excited to see what this coaching staff is going to do with these young players. And you could tell that Joe Judge has a lot of confidence in these guys. Look how much young players are everywhere. There are young players everywhere. And he says there's no start, like there's no everybody's being evaluated the same, nobody's getting the starting job yet. That tells you they're putting it all in the coach's hands. So we really trust the coaching staff. Thank you so much for LA Lou for the donation. LA Lou, I believe you are a Chargers fan, if I'm not mistaken, one of the LAs, but you're a Chargers fan. I'm pretty sure you are, just like Chris Sonor is. LA Lou, your freaking uniforms are insanely good, man. I love your uniforms for the Chargers. I've seen some concepts today for the Giants uniforms. If they were to change, I loved it. I suffered a stroke 2 weeks ago, Kid Blue. Oh my God, Mike Nixon. I hope you're not kidding with me, Mike Nixon. Don't kid with me like that, and don't kid with the chat like that. But if you had suffered a stroke 2 weeks ago, Mike, thoughts and prayers your way, bro. You're one of my favorite subscribers. You're one of the guys the only guy that got the Diamond Tier channel membership. That shows how much you support this channel, and we support you, man. Everybody, give your condolences to my boy Mike Nixon. He deserves it, man. You guys know him as well. I know you guys love him as well. Lemieux says, "Can you read my last comment?" Yo, KB, what can I do for you to lock me in a spot fantasy league, mate? Well, I don't have much members right now, Ligma, so you're probably still going to get a spot. Yeah, man, we stay safe, buddy. Stay safe, Mike. Especially in the times that we're in right now with the the virus and things like that. I didn't assume you are, Mike. I know you take things seriously, and I know you're not a troll. Like I said, one of my favorite subscribers. You guys throw your love in Mike Nixon's way, man. Hopefully it doesn't reoccur. I'm not too knowledgeable as far as strokes go, but I hope that does not reoccur to you, man. I don't know if you have any pre-existing illnesses or anything going like that as far as the body goes. But seriously, man, praying for you, bro. I'm serious, man. Isaac says Cardinals are changing their unis next year. Why is everybody changing their freaking unis, dude? Why is everybody changing their uniforms? Okay, I'm telling you right now, guys. I probably should. I'm gonna open up a new page here, and I'll be able to see your comments from my phone here. I'll show you guys these new. As a matter of fact, I'll pull it up on my phone. The Giants uniforms, man. The Giants, the concept. Sorry, guys, I forgot to mention that. The concept. These aren't official, obviously. Look at the concepts real quick. This is the away concept. This thing is, I don't know if you guys can see that. This thing is fire, bro. That is the concept for the Giants away uniforms. You guys probably have seen it on Instagram. It's blowing up right now. It's absolutely blowing up right now. These concepts are insane. The Giants need to go ahead and contact this guy to make this a possibility. It's amazing. And check out these home uniforms. Check out these home uniforms. Look at this. That is, oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Love it. Gotta love it. L.A. Lou, I'm so sorry about that. You're a Rams fan. Well, my condolences your way, brother. My condolences your way, because we've been flaming the Rams uniform. My condolences, bro. I'm a Rams fan. I'm hot and cold on the Rams unis. The helmet and blue unis are okay, but the bone on bone needs a tweak. New unis always that time. Yeah, I said this on Twitter. I like your helmets. The helmets are actually an upgrade. I believe the helmets are an upgrade. But the color scheme you guys are using is so bold. I think that's what the problem is, L.A. Lou. The lettering is garbage too. I'm sorry. But the coloring inside the lettering just looks so arcade, just so childish. It looks bad. But I love the helmets. The helmets look good, but they got really lazy. I'll tell you right now, L.A. Lou, and thank you so much for another $5 dono. But I'll tell you what, I think they made the helmets first, and they tried to make the uniforms based on the helmets, and I think that was a mistake by them. I think they were like, okay, these helmets actually work. Let's see if we can create something else. But let's see if we can create the uniform portion. I like the Bucks and ATLs. I hate the ATLs. The ATLs look like Arena Football League ones. Dan, Kim, why are you moaning so loud? Who's moaning? What? Like the Bucks unis are nice. The Bucks and the Chargers unis, they did it right. Bucks unis, they did it right. Big Blue Lou in the house. Big Blue Lou, Luann, thank you so much for joining in the stream. I love that name. I'll call you that from now on. Big Blue Lou is in the house. Wolf says, yo, KB, defensive player of the year or defensive rookie of the year? Defensive rookie of the year. That's a good one, man. I like Jeff Okudah a lot. Chase Young seems to be my best guess right now. And defensive rookie of the year, Chase Young. Defensive player of the year. Man, Nick Bosa might get it, man. And Nick Bosa has another great year. Nick Bosa might get it. I'll say Nick Bosa. I'll put my money on Nick Bosa. And if Chase Young competes, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But I know a lot of you guys already heard what I had to say. You need to make next year's mock draft. Yeah, I want to do a way too. If you guys want to see me do a way too early mock draft for the 2021 season, let me know. I hope we get football this year, man. I hope we get college football because I'm really getting into college football more and more, and I'm gonna be sad if I can't get no college football. But I know you guys have heard me talk about the early drafts like Andrew Thomas, Xavier McKinney. You guys heard my opinion on those, but we could talk about the later guys too, man. Tay Crowder, Mr. Irrelevant. This guy is just waiting for a chance, man. He hasn't gotten much playing time, but this guy gets it, dude. This guy gets it. The other inside, we drafted 3 inside linebackers. That's the reason why I had to give the Giants draft an A- instead of an A+. And the more I think about it, probably a B+. But I'm going to keep it at A-, not flip-flop. But Tay Crowder is the best inside linebacker we drafted, and he was the last inside linebacker we drafted. This guy was a former running back, okay? A former running back who was, behind Nick Chubb, behind Brian Herrien, I believe his name is, behind DeAndre Swift, behind a lot of these guys on the team. I believe he's there with Todd Gurley. No, I don't think he was there when Todd Gurley was there. Maybe he was. I don't know. But he was a running back. He couldn't get any playing time. So in turn, he had to, fight for a spot elsewhere. He turned to linebacker and wound up freaking winning awards at linebacker, dude. Winning awards at linebacker, and his play style is so fresh. his play style is so fresh and like a breath of fresh air. I say that all the time with a lot of players, but I really like Tay Crowder, man. I think he can make this roster. I really think. And another LA Lou donation, man. He's killing you guys as far as the donation goes. Anybody that donates, he's killing you guys. But I appreciate that, LA Lou, man. You are the support on this stream you've shown so far is fantastic. Thank you so much, man. The mistake was relied too much on Nike and not enough on the fans. The fans came up with some really good variations. Nike was Nike wasn't doing the old, Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I'm hearing that all these freaking new uniforms are like Nike. And the other uniforms are New Era, right? If I'm not mistaken. Where are the old uniforms? Like the Giants uniform, like these older uniforms, the regular uniforms. What company is that? That's a good point you made, LA Lou. They didn't really care about what the fans wanted. I guarantee you, the fans are so much more smarter than these corporate guys, man. The guys that design these uniforms are just dumb, dude. Like, where do they get Reebok? Mitchell? Yeah, it's some company. It's not Nike, but that's what it is. That's why all these. I think the NFL may have a contract with Nike. And I think they're switching all their uniforms to Nike uniforms. I think that's what they're doing now. So that's interesting. That's probably the reason why there are so much more uniforms. That's probably the reason why. Okay, we sound like a populist here. Listen to the people. That's probably why. So you have to be wondering, are the Giants getting some new uniforms in the future? I think you guys are really going to like Carter Coughlin. I love Carter Coughlin. The biggest thing that jumps out to me about Carter Coughlin is that Carter Coughlin, he makes his money in a different way. These edge rushers nowadays are either really fast or really strong. He has a little bit of that, but he's not extreme in any of that. I mean, he's pretty fast for edge rushers because he's so light and so small, undersized. I want to say, not small. I don't want to. Are you ignoring my Jones and Darnold comment intentionally? No, Edward, no. We'll compare them in a second, but hold on. Carter Coughlin really interests me because he makes his money on his smarts, his football IQ. You look at this guy, he's always stunting inside. He's always going outside. He's really figuring out a way to get all those pressures. There's one reason why he's able to get so many pressures, and he's still a 7th-round prospect. He really knows the game. And if he were to build up some muscle, if he somehow were to hit a late growth spurt and grow, this guy would be, all time, man. This guy would be great. He would be a steal, a gem. And the gem is an understatement for Carter Coughlin. And thank you so much for that $2 dono, my friend. Thank you so much. But Carter Coughlin really could be a fantastic player if he works out physically, because his mental state as far as football IQ goes is top of the line. I watched this guy in film and I'm amazed at different ways he's able to get to the quarterback. You look at Chase Young. He's all speed, all power. That's what he uses. Sure, he's smart. You got to be somewhat smart to play in the NFL as far as football IQ goes. But he really uses his natural, God-given ability to make his money. Carter Coughlin is the other way around. Carter Coughlin really uses his smarts and wits to get to the quarterback. You got to love it, man. I love prospects that just does things differently. And so we'll see what happens, man. But he's a guy that can fit into the rotation. The Giants need rotation guys. Okay, we don't have anybody that's surefire a really good player. Muzz says, how's the new house? I believe you asked that before, but I'll answer again. The new house is great, man. Really enjoying the new house. We're still getting things set up. I'm thinking about keeping the background white because it helps my lighting in an insane way. Maybe I'll put some stuff next to me in the background, but I don't think I'm going to hang up my tapestry. I'm probably going to hang up somewhere, maybe on the side wall there, just to make the man cave look a little better. But the white background, I'm probably going to keep just because it makes the lighting, so it makes the lighting so much better for the camera and just better quality for you guys. That's really what I'm looking out for. KB, are you doing the NFL schedule thing you did last year? What do you mean by that? What NFL schedule? I made the Giants schedule. Do you mean like all 256 games kind of predictions? I'm going to do that. I do that every year. A lot of you guys love that. I was right on a couple of guys. Mike Nixon. Gary J. Thank you so much. Mike Nixon, I'm going to read your comment in a second, brother. Make sure you copy and paste, Mike. I'll go back. Copy and paste. I'll read it. But Gary J. with the $5 donation, I thank you so much for the dono, my friend. He says, love to play in your fantasy league. If we can get Marcus Golden back and Adam with Fackrell, Zimenez, and Carter could be huge for our passers. I completely agree, Gary J. I completely agree. This rotation could be insane, but it's all potential. It's all potential. I'm worried that the Giants, you know how Jerry Reese focused on a lot of positions but didn't focus on offensive line or didn't focus on the linebacker position? I'm scared that Dave Gettleman is focusing on all these other positions. Like, he's really focusing on offensive line, but he's neglecting the edge rushers. I'm scared that he's neglecting the edge rushers because you look at, he signed Kyler Fackrell, and I was thinking, man, maybe we're going to get a good pass rusher this draft. We didn't. And that's partly because not any good pass rushers were there with the second round pick, and we had to get a tackle. But you look at the rotation we have with the pass rushers, a lot of these guys are very good potential, right? They have very good potential. King Justin just put a great freaking suggestion to put my channel logo in the poster behind you. Freaking great suggestion there, bro. But yeah. LA Lou, thank you so much for the dono again, man. I appreciate you guys are going insane with donos today. You guys are so freaking awesome today, man. So I mean, all streams you guys are awesome, but I appreciate you guys joining in, especially that I had to end the stream and put it back on. I said this to Bad Dog. Coughlin is more substance than flash, but substance translates well in the NFL. Let him get some NFL pounding. He'll get bigger. Yeah, hopefully he really wakes up and be like, hey, I gotta get bigger. I gotta lift some more weights. I gotta eat some more steak and get bigger. But let me read Mike Nixon's comment. Gotta read my boy Mike Nixon's comment. What'd he say here? Sorry guys, I don't usually go back for everybody, but Mike Nixon got you. I got you. So thanks for your thoughts and prayers. Between 1 and 25 on the stroke scale, it was a 1. I got a speech was messed up slightly. Thank God, man. Thank God. And I'm sorry I missed that comment, man. That's an important comment. Thank God, man. Thank God you're okay. Thank God it was minor. But then again, just because it's minor doesn't mean it's not a big deal. That is still a big deal, Mike. Like I said, thoughts and prayers your way, bro. It doesn't matter if it's 1 or if it was 26 on your scale. Still, I feel the same way, man. I'm so sorry for that, man. Luann asks, how old are you? I'm 22 years old. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm 22 years old. 22. Do you like baseball, hockey, college football, basketball? If you do, what are your favorite teams? I am a basketball fan. I like the Knicks. I'm a casual baseball fan. Do not ask me anything about baseball. Just that I don't know too much about it, but when the Yankees are in it, I'm definitely in it. My dad's a hardcore Yankees fan. Pretty much the only reason why I'm a Yankees fan. But I mean, I used to watch Yankee games as a kid, but don't really like this game of baseball. TD says, "What's up, KB? Could you give me your opinion on what you think of James Bradbury's stats last year?" Stats will be this year. I'm sorry. Stats will be this year. James Bradbury. I can't really give you a number as far as passes defense because I don't really know what the average number of passes defensed are in the NFL. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to be targeted as much. It really depends on what system we're using with Patrick Graham because he's a good man and zone guy, but I think he's more of a zone guy. As far as interceptions, I'll say 3. I think 3 is fair. He had 3 last year. He had 2 in one game, and then he had 1 in, I believe, week 1 against the Rams. Don't quote me on that. And I know he had 2 against the Buccaneers when I did my film session on him. I'll say 3 interceptions for James Bradbury. He's going to be like a Prince Amukamara guy, right? Prince Amukamara is going to show up and be amazing in some games and then possibly not be that great in others. I think James Bradbury is probably better than Prince Amukamara. But that's what I got to say. LA Lou popped in for a bit. I'm out. Have a good stream. Appreciate that, LA Lou. Thank you so much for all the donations, all the support you've given me, man. I appreciate that so much. Means the world, bro. I appreciate that. Have a good day, LA Lou. Wolf says ASMR. ASMR. How many likes do we have? Maybe we'll set a like goal. Maybe we do a little bit of ASMR. Eagles getting everyone. Yeah, of course, Eagles getting everyone, man. Don't you know they're about to get Daniel Jones? KB, what's your favorite drafted? Who was your favorite draft by the Giants this year? Man, who is my favorite draft? Matt Parrott. Man, you gonna make me pick? Are you gonna make me pick between Andrew Thomas and Matt Parrott? Because I've been preaching about Matt Parrott for months now. I've been preaching about Matt Parrott, man. I'm back. My final was rescheduled. Thank you so much, Hub, for joining. Thank you so much, Kush, for spending your time off. Being reschedule a test to join in the stream, bro. You're freaking awesome, dude. And Hub, dude, the new computer. I've got my eyes set on one. I'm gonna be getting one. I'm gonna have you on the channel very soon, brother. I can't wait to have you on the channel, Hub, and talk football with you, bro. I can't wait for that. We're gonna be getting that going. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah. I want to say Andrew Thomas because he was my favorite tackle in the draft. Then I want to say Matt Parrott because he was the guy, he was my dream tackle to get in the 3rd round. And we got him in the freaking 3rd round. Like, ugh. You know what? I'm going to say because of value, I'm going to say Matt Parrott. I'm going to say Matt Parrott is my favorite draft pick the Giants got because this guy was on my wish list for I don't know how long. He was the guy that I said the Giants need to get this guy in the 3rd round if he is available because he's possibly going to be the best tackle, not the best tackle, but one of the better tackles in this year's draft, and he's going to go for a 3rd round selection. I wanted Niang before. Niang will probably be a good option too, but I had my eyes set on Matt Parrott. Giants win the division. Luann, I want your confidence. I hope so. But I just don't see it happening as far as the Giants winning the division. The Cowboys are still on top, and the Eagles are still on top. And I want to reiterate my thoughts on the CeeDee Lamb pick because I talked about the CeeDee Lamb pick during the draft, and I really didn't like the pick. I still don't like the pick because I thought they could have went elsewhere, but you look at the other guys that were available, they could have gone in other directions, but they're probably not going to have the impact. Even though it was a need, they're probably not going to have the same impact as CeeDee Lamb is. CeeDee Lamb, I'm telling you right now, guys. I mean, I'm a Giants fan. I love you guys. I hate the Cowboys and all that. Oh, hey, Luann, what happened? You deleted messages? Hold on. What happened? Message deleted by Wolves. Wolves deleted Luann's message. Wolves, what you doing, bro? What you doing? What happened? Let me see what she said. You have to come to my channel when I get started. It's okay, Wolves. You didn't have to do that, man. You didn't have to do that. Luann, if you get a thing started, I've got a couple of collabs to make with people that they want to do. So I'm gonna try to get that going. I'll try to get that self-advertisement. Those are cringe. I get it. But I mean, it's not like they have a channel yet. That they're building up yet. It's just possibilities. Just possibilities. But as far as the Cowboys drafting CeeDee Lamb, they're going to be a problem next year, guys. They're really going to be a problem next year as far as CeeDee Lamb goes with Michael Gallup, with Amari Cooper. They're going to be really tough to stop because CeeDee Lamb could be a number 1 wide receiver. He is a number 1 wide receiver. Amari Cooper is a number 1 wide receiver. And Michael Gallup is hell of a number 2 wide receiver. He will be a number 1 on other teams, on teams that need wide receivers. Yeah, Brooklyn Hit Squad, you're in there too. Yeah, I saw your email, Brooklyn Hit Squad. I saw your email, man. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you, bro. If you want to set something up on your channel, I'll be happy to join on your channel. First, I have to get to somebody that was wanting to work with me before. Somebody from a website a Giants website that wanted to interview me and talk some Giants football. I'm going to do that first, and then I'll hit you up just because it's only fair. But I will. Don't worry, Brooklyn Hit Squad. I'll get to you, brother. Let's see. Halo 2 anniversary dropped on PC today, bro. I might play it soon. Are you? Oh, hell yeah, I'm a Halo fan, man. Not a PC guy. I was always an Xbox guy. But yeah, man, I love Halo. And the Philadelphia pick too, guys. The Philadelphia pick. I saw Philadelphia there. You're a Philadelphia fan and Boston, but I like Boston College. Philadelphia drafting Jalen Hurts. Do you hear all these Philly fans? You hear? I mean, I'm sorry, Kevin, if you're a Philly fan, but I hear a lot of Philly fans talking about trying to help the case of the Jalen Hurts pick, talking about he's going to be used as a wildcat, he's going to be used as a guy everywhere, 2 quarterbacks on the field thing, that he's not there to replace Carson Wentz. Dude, either way, no matter how you look at it, that Jalen Hurts pick was freaking terrible. It was bad. It was garbage. But you know what? I'm okay because I'm a Giants fan. And I'm okay with it. Because I guarantee you, here's my thing. I think the Eagles drafted Jalen Hurts to be their playoff quarterback. I think they did that. Because Carson Wentz cannot stay healthy in the playoffs and towards the end of the season. I think they drafted Jalen Hurts to be that Nick Foles guy, right? The savior in the playoffs. And dear God, did they mess up. Dear God, did they mess up. So, I don't know if I'm an Eagles fan. I don't know. I'll stick with my Giants draft. Who is your favorite Giants player of all time, KB? Favorite Giants player of all time? Eli Manning. I don't really need to think about that too much. Eli Manning. I watch a lot of stuff about Lawrence Taylor, and I just can't say Lawrence Taylor is my favorite Giants player because I just didn't grow up around his time. But I grew up watching Eli every single Sunday since I was 7 years old, dude. No freaking way it can't be Eli. Has to be Eli. Victor Cruz is up there as well, man. I loved watching Victor Cruz do the salsa every time he scored a touchdown. I would do that when the TV on, especially during the playoff days. Love Eli Manning. Love Victor Cruz. I wish Victor Cruz's career lasted longer, but unfortunately it didn't. And I also wish it lasted longer with the Bears too, but he was forced to retire. EDP445 is on suicide watch. Dude, that dude is hilarious, dude. I know he had some issues with Bad Dog and a couple people in the TCC. It's just crazy to see how he's in the millions of subscribers, man. Crazy to see that. Who is your least favorite Giants player right now besides Solder? Who is the guy I really want off the team? Man, I really don't know. Maybe John Jalapeno, another guy in the offensive line. Maybe John Jalapeno, just because I think he's so overrated. I don't know why people are talking about. Maybe Nick Gates. You know what? Yeah, Nick Gates. Why is everybody talking about Nick Gates like he's the savior at the tackle position? As soon as we drafted Matt Peart, what about Nick Gates? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna be put outside? Nick Gates is garbage, man. What do you guys talk? Just like Bobby Hart. When Bobby Hart had one decent game, everybody's like, oh my God, the right tackle of the future. Dude, Nick Gates is garbage. Nick Gates is bad. Chad freaking Wheeler. How many of you guys hated Chad Wheeler? But yet, how many of you guys said, oh, I want Chad Wheeler at right tackle because he had one good game in relief for Marshall Newhouse? Come on, guys. Come on. Nick Gates is garbage. There's a reason why he's barely making the roster every year. Nick Gates is out of Wisconsin. Watch his tape out of Wisconsin. This guy let everybody pass. He was a freaking doorman. This guy was a doorman. He just said, hey, hike. Hey, go get my quarterback, man. Have a great day. Do you want me to carry your luggage in for you? That's what Nick Gates was in college, man. Nick Gates is a guard to me. Nick Gates is a guard, not a tackle. I don't like Nick. I get probably Nick Gates probably has some good games, man. He's not a good tackle. He's not a guy you're gonna say, hey, he's my starting tackle. You want to put him as a swing tackle, probably. But there's a reason why the Giants went ahead and signed what's his name? Cam Fleming. There's a reason why the Giants signed Cam Fleming, and I know there should be a trash talking stream between Bad Dog Capital / Capital and EDP. That would be insane. Are you getting my chat? I'm sorry, the chat's rolling so quickly, man. I keep talking. You guys know I love to talk. Go ahead and type it back in. Guys, I can't keep reading your last comment to everybody. I'm sorry, Mike. I know I keep missing your comments somehow. I don't know how. But just copy and paste it. Just type it again. I'm here. I am here. KB, you forgot about that dude's request for you. Okay, Jones versus Darnold. It's too early yet to say who's better. I'm not going to be here and sit and say bias like, are you guys stupid? It's Daniel Jones. I can't say that yet. I'm an analytical guy before I'm a football fan. My stream is, I'm getting dropped frames now. That's not good. Hold on, guys. Let's see if I'm okay. Let's see if I'm okay. I'm getting dropped frames now. I don't know why. I usually have really good frames, but I don't know why I'm dropping frames now. Okay, we're okay. We're in the green. Don't know what happened there. Let me know if there's any technical... Ooh, sorry. Let me know if there's any technical difficulties, guys. Yeah, I'm dropping frames again. But, yeah. Hey, Bordenero, what's going on, man? But Darnold versus Daniel Jones, it's too early to say yet, man. But I want to say Daniel Jones is going to have possibly the better career. Yeah, I'm dropping frames, guys. I'm sorry that it's lagging. I don't know why. I'll exit my task manager. I'll take off some stuff here that maybe has some problems with the RAM, but and my Wi-Fi connection. But yeah, I keep saying that. Can you reenact the salsa dance? I can't salsa, guys. I'm Hispanic, but I can't salsa. Darnold versus Daniel Jones. We gotta get back on topic. Darnold versus Daniel Jones. Too early to say. Sam Darnold has done great in his career so far. He's exceeded expectations, in my opinion. Maybe some people thought that he was a third overall pick, that he was going to be some god for the Jets. But the Jets are rebuilding. The Jets are trying to build to for the future, and they don't have the best pieces around Sam Darnold yet. But he's working with what he has. You guys have seen some games where he went toe-to-toe with Aaron Rodgers in his rookie year. I mean, Sam Darnold has some traits that he can actually be a good quarterback. I really don't like USC players, but he might be the best one to come out in a while. Daniel Jones has shown plenty of flashes at being a fantastic quarterback. I mean, his ceiling is higher than Sam Darnold. I will tell you that right now. But Daniel Jones needs to clean up all the turnovers, man. His turnovers are really going to be the death of him if he doesn't clean that up. He's gonna be a Marcus Mariota type guy with the fumbles or Jameis Winston type guy, where he's an extremely decent passer, but the interceptions and the fumbles are really gonna be the death of his career. Look at Jameis Winston right now. This dude threw for 5,100 yards, but can't get a job in the NFL. Still hasn't been signed yet. And that's not saying he's bad. That's just saying that teams don't want him to win the starting job, because he probably will win the starting job over a Mitch Trubisky or somebody like that, right? Or a Gardner Minshew. Or maybe even a Baker Mayfield, but they're not going to give up on Baker Mayfield. But you guys know what I'm saying. So as far as Daniel Jones versus Sam Darnold, give it one more year. Give it to the end of this year, and maybe we can start having that conversation. But as far as that goes, I think Daniel Jones has the higher ceiling, but also has the lowest floor, because the turnovers are really a big problem. Sam Darnold has some days where he turns over the ball, but he's pretty conservative. You can judge. What are you saying before? What's going on, NYG31? Thank you so much for joining the stream, brother. You can judge that when Jones is under his second year. Exactly, Noah. And thank you so much for joining the stream, Noah. He went to the Saints. Who are we talking about? Who went to the Saints? He signed with the Saints. Who are we talking about? You guys said someone signed with the Saints. Who are we talking about? I don't know who we're talking about. KB Penny, for your thoughts. Shane Lemieux. Winston. Oh, yeah, Winston is a Saint. I forgot. Sorry. I forgot Winston is a Saint. I appreciate that, guys, letting me know. I forgot that. He's a Saint now. Sorry. And I think it was a good move for the Saints, too, to grab him up. I'm sorry. I completely lost my train of thought. But Jesse Bryant asks thoughts about Shane Lemieux. Shane Lemieux, man. How is this guy a fifth-round pick? This guy's an absolute mauler. And I think he's going to have a smooth transition into that center position. His arms are abnormally small or too short for his size. So as far as that goes, I think as far as Shane Lemieux's short arms goes, somebody's outside, but short arms goes, he's going to be able to play center just fine. And I think that's what the Giants drafted him for, was for the center position. My food's done, guys. My food's waiting for me downstairs. Got some rice and beans. I believe rice and beans or pasta maybe. And some salmon. First meal in the new house, man. First home-cooked meal in the new house. Do you think O'Shane Ximines will break out this year? Golly, I hope so. I hope so. I love Shane Lemieux. Before we get on to O'Shane Ximines, Shane Lemieux's run blocking is insane. This guy's an absolute mauler. He will eat you up, spit you out, then eat you up again. I mean, Shane Lemieux is awesome in the run game. Pass game, he's good as well. I don't know how this guy fell to the 5th round. I seriously don't know. Seriously don't know. The problem with Shane Lemieux's pass, his pass protection is not terrible. That's the thing. It's good. It's not terrible. I mean, it's not terrible, and it's not fantastic. But he's only given up a couple of sacks. And you know what? From a 5th round prospect, that's fine. But I think he should have been a 3rd rounder, 4th rounder. 5th round? To get this guy in the 5th round? O'Shane Ximines, he has a lot of potential, and he's probably going to be better than Lorenzo Carter. It's hard to imagine that Lorenzo Carter could have been a 1st round pick. A lot of people were talking about this guy being a late 1st to early 2nd, and he fell to the 3rd round, and he hasn't shown his potential yet. He's shown flashes, hasn't shown his potential yet, man. In limited play in his rookie year, he had 4.5 sacks. I'm thinking, maybe as a starter he's gonna have the same thing. I think he had 4 sacks this year. He had less production than he did in his rookie year, and he started all the freaking games. I think O'Shane Ximines is probably gonna take up that role as being the pass rusher, but these guys are experimental. These guys are guys that need to grow. They're still raw. They're young guys. I don't know if he's gonna I don't know if he's gonna be that number 1 guy. I don't know if he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be a rotational guy. I would have loved to keep a freaking Romeo Aquara, man. I would have loved to keep him. Kevin asks, do you like hockey and college football? I'm not a hockey fan. I haven't watched a hockey game maybe a couple times when the Rangers were in the Stanley Cup. But college football, I love college football. Trying to get more into it. I'm a Boise State fan. I know that sounds weird, but I am a Boise State fan. Jesse Bryan, KB, it is Ximines. Really? It's not Ximines? Ximines. All right. O'Shane Ximines. 2014, Noah asks, gonna make Madden videos again? I want to try to, but it took so much time editing, and the amount of feedback he was getting wasn't great. Usually I like posting whatever I want, but those videos just take so long to edit, man. Those Madden videos, and the feedback wasn't fantastic on it, so I had to drop it for now and focus on things that you guys really want to see. What did Wolf say about 2014? 2014, KB probably never even grew facial. Yeah, I didn't have facial hair in 2014, so man, the comments are going crazy. Thank you guys. Keep the comments going, man. Keep the comments going. Yo, Kid Blue, what up? What are your thoughts on Logan Ryan to the Jets yesterday? Was he expected to sign? He was expected to sign, right? There was no contract involvement yet, but I guess he had a verbal agreement with the Jets, and damn it, that is a really good pickup, man. I know the Giants are really heavy on cornerbacks right now, but man, I wouldn't mind to have Logan Ryan on the team. Have 2 solid corners there, but we have to force DeAndre Baker in the fire as far as the cornerback goes. Cornerbacks have to be thrown in the fire to get good. It's unlike quarterbacks. Quarterbacks, you really can't throw them in the fire yet unless they're ready, right? Cornerbacks, on the other hand, you got to throw them in the fire for them to learn, right? So DeAndre Baker is forced to be our number 2 corner. But I would have loved Logan Ryan. But that's a great pickup for the Jets, man. That is a fantastic pickup for the Jets if they were able to do that. And I believe they signed another corner as well. Or maybe they drafted one. I know they're not too... I know they need corners, but I don't know if he's immediately going to be the number 1 corner. Do you like Carter Coughlin? Yes, Cobalt. We talked about Carter Coughlin earlier on today. But Carter Coughlin is a really good sleeper, man. He really makes his money with his smarts more than his physical ability. Offensive rookie picks besides Joe Burrow. Offensive rookie of the year picks besides Joe Burrow. I want to say CeeDee Lamb, but Amari Cooper is just going to be too damn good. He's probably not going to be able to. I gotta go in order because I'm having my train of thought just all over the place right now as far as rookie. Because wide receiver Jerry Jeudy possibly, but Cortland Sutton is there. But Jerry Jeudy might get a liking from Drew Lock. But that's an interesting question, man. Interesting question. Don't want to pen in your thoughts on Darnay Holmes. Darnay Holmes is a guy, when I watched him on film, Henry Ruggs, I don't know. I don't know about Henry Ruggs. I don't think he's gonna. I think they're trying to use him as a number one receiver, but I don't think it's gonna work. But Darnay Holmes, man, when I looked at him on film, he is a fighter. This guy is an absolute freaking fighter. When he's being bullied, he doesn't give up. At the end of the game, he still gets bullied, but he fights back and wins some matchups. You look at him versus that Washington State game, very good game that he had. He struggled early on. They kept targeting him, and he just kept adjusting. He's a guy that's going to be a slot man corner. He played outside man and outside zone. He should be just a slot man corner. As far as the combine goes, he really looks like he cleaned up a lot of his bursts and accelerations and quickness and breaking on routes and things like that. But on film, he's really lacking that. But it seems like in the combine that he cleaned that up. So Darnay Holmes should be a good slot corner. A lot of people are saying that he's probably the best slot corner in this year's draft, and the fact that we picked him up in the 4th round is probably really good. That's probably really good to say that we are actually able to pick him up in the 4th round. Will Ballantyne make the team? That is a huge question. He might make the team because of special teams. That might keep him on, but he's a guy that's a developmental guy, so we don't know if he's really going to amount to anything. And my frames are dropping right now, guys, so I apologize about that, so just bear with me. It's dropping extremely low right now. I'm dropping almost 1,000 frames right now, so sorry about that, guys. Kid Blue, can you react to videos right now or in the future? No, not right now, just because I'm probably going to end the stream around 9:30. We have a lot of people in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Just about around 9:30 because really wanted to talk to you guys more and engage with you guys. I haven't gone on in a while. If you guys want me to keep going on, make sure you guys continue to support the streams, man. Just by joining in, commenting, all that other stuff, it makes me know that you guys want these streams. What's going to happen with Golden? I don't think anybody wants him. And if nobody wants him, the Giants are going to get him. And I would love to have Marcus Golden back on the team. Does it feel like Green Bay is trying to push Aaron Rodgers out the door with the latest pick and lack of weapons? Not that. I just think they're focused more on the future. I don't think they're trying to push him out the door. I just think they made a really stupid decision. In not drafting Jordan Love. Believe it or not, I'm coming out with a video soon of why I think Jordan Love was a good pick. And it's going to be a commentary style video, so I'm very interested in showing that to you guys. I'm going to show that to my channel members before, if you guys want to join the membership, I'm going to be showing that to my channel members before I show you guys, the public. Yeah, so if you guys want to join the channel membership and want to give your thoughts on my videos I'm going to release, because I'm going to give my channel members a taste of what I'm going to post before I post it, see what you guys like about it. And then I'm going to post it to the public. So if you guys want to join, make sure you guys hit that join button next to the subscribe button. But it's not the Jordan Love pick is the problem. It's the A.J. Dillon pick that's the problem. It's those other terrible picks that are the problem. You went in the 2nd round with all those receivers still on the table. And you grab up A.J. Dillon, the running back out of Boston College. Are you out of your mind? I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. I don't know what Matt LaFleur is doing over there. I know he's offended. He hated when Stephen A. said it, but I'm going to say it because I don't care. Matt LaFleur, I don't know what you're trying to do, but you drafted A.J. Dillon when you have Jamal Williams at running back and Aaron Jones at running back. You have possibly the best running back duo in the NFL. The best 1-2 punch in the NFL. Matt LaFleur. And you get A.J. Dillon in the 2nd round, a guy that's very similar to a Jamal Williams as a pounder, as a guy that's a one-cut back. What the hell? You don't get a wide receiver. You don't even get a tight end for that matter. Not even an offensive lineman. Not even Matt Parrott, Lucas Niang. Are you kidding me? The Green Bay Packers are going downhill, and it's not because of Jordan Love. It's because of the picks after it. Anybody could get a quarterback. Anybody can listen. Everybody was happy. Everybody was happy when Aaron Rodgers was drafted, and they still had Brett Favre. They were the same damn age. Brett Favre was 36 when Aaron Rodgers was drafted. Jordan Love, when he was drafted, Aaron Rodgers is 36. I'm sorry. Brett Favre was 36, and Aaron Rodgers was 36. The problem is that you didn't do well after the draft. After you drafted Jordan Love. You didn't do well after that. It sucks. It sucks. CD is better than Jerry. Absolutely, I think CD is better than Jerry. I think he has a better skill set. It sucks. It sucks. You guys got to look at that Green Bay draft, dude. That Green Bay draft is terrible. Usually Green Bay makes some weird picks, but they work out. I don't know if this one's going to work out. Jordan Love, I think, is the future. Don't get me wrong. But A.J. Dillon in the second round? Are you crazy? This guy was a fourth-round running back, and you drafted him at the end of the second. If you really wanted the guy, draft him in the third. But you have Jamal Williams. And you have Aaron Jones. So what are you doing? What the hell is going on out there? Right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just a guy with a camera. I'm just a guy with a camera. I don't know anything. I know nothing. Packers fans are pissed. Yeah, Packers fans are pissed, man. Wolf says ASMR. We'll just do a little bit of an ASMR. Maybe if we hit 50 likes, we'll do a little ASMR. I'm probably going to end the stream in about 5 minutes, but you guys can throw out all your questions you want right now as we finish this up with some ASMR. You know, I know Jesse asked, depending on your thoughts on Caden Smith. Now, Caden Smith is a very interesting prospect, okay, because Caden Smith really filled in a good role for us playing tight end last year. But is he going to be the block? Is he going to make the roster and actually have production? Because you look at Levine Toilolo, who's on the team, right? I think we still have C.J. Conrad, who we signed to a future contract. C.J. Conrad is a good guy too. He's still on the team. I think he has a chance to make the roster. Caden Smith is there, and you still have Evan Ingram. Rhett Ellison did retire, but damn. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm lagging too much. Sorry. You're lagging? No, it's not your fault, man. I'm lagging. That's what it is. I keep dropping frames. Maybe because I'm upstairs right now. But yeah. Anyway, no more ASMR right now. My voice really doesn't feel it right now as far as ASMR. But make sure you guys hit that like button as well. It really helps out a lot on the channel. But as far as Caden Smith goes, in all seriousness, he is probably gonna make this roster. What's going on, Cop? Caden Smith is probably going to make this roster, but you still have Levine Toilolo, who's going to compete with him, because Caden Smith needs to make his money in the run game. Caden Smith needs to make his money in the run game, run blocking, and even pass blocking. But Levine Toilolo, that's exactly what we got this guy for. Levine Toilolo is like 250 pounds and like 6'7" or something. This guy is huge, all right? He's like a basketball player. He's going to be the guy to fill in Rhett Ellison's spot in blocking. Evan Ingram's going to be the guy to catch the ball in the backfield. And I don't know if we got any tight ends. Oh, we did get a tight end in the undrafted free agency out of South Carolina. I can't remember this guy's name, but he's a decent tight end. He's all right. He's just an average tight end to me. He doesn't really possess any God-given skills, right? Yeah, Cop is in the building, man. What's going on, Cop? What's going on, buddy? How does this Cop does not have a wrench? Because Cop does. Like I said, I have the wrenches. My wrench squad gives the wrenches. I said that early on in the stream. The wrench squad gives the wrenches because early on in my streams I gave everybody a wrench, and now he does. So if you guys want to give Cop a wrench, go ahead and give Cop a wrench. Who is the best running back in football right now? Best running back in football right now. I gotta say Saquon. And that's not even me being biased. I have to say Saquon because Derrick Henry really, just because he's the rushing leader, I think Derrick Henry is phenomenal. But there are some times where he just disappears, and a cornerback could lay him out. As big as he is, a cornerback can tackle him. So as far as that goes, Derrick Henry is not the best. Ezekiel Elliott, I love Ezekiel Elliott. Even though he's a Cowboys fan, I mean he's a Cowboys player. I don't like Ezekiel Elliott, but I love him as a prospect at Ohio State. I wanted the Giants to get him a couple years ago. Ezekiel Elliott is definitely up there as well. But I gotta take Saquon. Gotta take Saquon. And Christian McCaffrey. I love me some Christian McCaffrey, man. I'll tell you that much. I love me some Christian McCaffrey. Love me some Christian McCaffrey. How do you think Evan Ingram will do this season? Evan Ingram, if he doesn't get hurt, Evan Ingram can be a top 5 tight end in this league if he were to stay healthy and stay consistent. You look at his play. His play from in the first 3 weeks of the season last year were phenomenal. The Cowboys game was great. I think he had 100 yards then. The Bills game, I believe he disappeared a little bit. Or did he have like 80-something yards? The Tampa Bay game, he had over 100 yards. Evan Ingram is a monster. He has to stay healthy and stay consistent. Giants Mafia in the building. Yes, sir. Diggy. Giants, can you please talk about how Gettleman is doing in terms of draft picks compared to other GMs? Does he deserve a couple more years to prove himself? Absolutely. I hate when people say that Dave Gettleman is on the hot seat, right? I hate when people say that because he's not. They just started rebuilding. How is somebody going to be on the hot seat when they just started rebuilding? You can't do that. I say that all the time. I'm not going to keep reiterating this, but you can't fire the builder of the foundation while the foundation is being built, because then a new builder is going to come, the new GM, he's going to knock down that foundation. You got to restart all over again. You'll never progress that way. You can't want everything in a microwave. You have to wait and see how things go. So, yeah, Dave Gettleman definitely deserves a couple more years. I'm going to give him until the end of 2021 to really evaluate. He has to show me something this year, though. He has to show me this year before 2021 happens, and I'm already set in my mind he's going to be fired. But this year in 2020, he really needs to show me something. I'm not asking for playoffs right now. I want playoffs. Dear God, I want playoffs, especially with that 7th seed. But, you know, we have to stay realistic, right? We got to stay realistic. That's what we got to do. But, guys, I'm going to wrap this up now. It's 9:33. Usually I would go on longer, but I have some videos to edit for you guys. If you guys want to join the channel membership, make sure you guys hit that join button in the next to the subscribe button and the like button. Make sure you guys leave a like on your way out. But I got some videos to edit. I got to eat something, and we got some videos to plan as well, man. We're making some big moves on this channel. Usually I would go on for much longer than this, but you guys, make sure you guys stay in the loop, man. I'm gonna be doing more live streams. You guys have shown me amazing support so far in this stream. This is one of the best streams I've had. You guys were always lighting up those comments. So I really appreciate that, guys. Everybody, Jesse Bryant, thank you so much for the good feedback. NYG31, thank you so much. Luan was always in the comments from the start. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Levi, you as well, man. Muzz, always a great subscriber. Appreciate that, guys. Leave a like on your way out. Like I said, be on the lookout for at least 4 more videos by the end of this week. 4 more videos I'm editing. So make sure you guys be on the lookout on that. And yeah, see you guys in the next stream. Bye, guys. All right, hold on. Let me end that the right way. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new. Let's go Giants, baby.